Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to LaVilla, Texas, as we get ready for a small town matchup, as John Cougar Mellencamp saying, born in a small town, but big in football tradition, as the LaVilla Cardinals are hosting the Monte Alto Blue Devils. Interesting turn of events here, as you know, we were all waiting around for tonight's game, and Monte Alto got here about maybe 10 minutes ago, so they ran a little late, but here we go. We're ready to go. And speaking of Monte Alto, let's talk about their season so far. Monte Alto representing D2 3A, which is a tough district, a lot of teams up north, so Monte Alto has to do a lot of traveling. In this division, you have Odom, Hebronville, Taft, Banquete, Skidmore, Tynan, and Santa Rosa, with Monte Alto and Santa Rosa being the only two Valley teams. Last year, through our COVID pandemic, a lot of the Valley teams shut it down after a couple of games. But those teams up north, they kept it going. And with sports not being down here, I was sent to quite a bit of games up there. I covered a Hebronville game, a Taft game, and those guys didn't skip a beat. Those guys got a full season in. So here we go with Monte Alto trying to make some comeback here, and they know they have a tough mountain to climb. But under new direction of Eugene Garza, they are up to the challenge. They put together a tough non-district schedule, and he knew that they were going to have to take some bumps and lumps and a learning curve before their district season start. Coach Garza does have a good group of kids coming back from last season. Last season they got through 4 games. They didn't get a win, but they competed, and he has 8 starters back on the offense and 8 on defense. The core of the offense got to gel together over the summer, playing some 7-on-7 ball, and being led by quarterback Noah San Miguel. Miguel will look for his receivers of Marcelino Castillo and Devin Hardy to help get that Blue Devil offense going. Now, a big part of the Blue Devils team this year, the Marroquin brothers. The Marroquin brothers are making their presence felt on both sides of the ball. Juan Andres is the anchor of the Blue Devils defense, calling the plays at middle linebacker, and to his side on that outside linebacker position is his brother Julio. But let's not forget about the youngest of them, Juan Antonio, who is the biggest of the brothers, and he's anchoring down the offense and defensive line. Now the home team, the LaVilla Cardinals, what a start that they've had this year. Coach Danny Perez is feeling good about their start. They're 2-1 this year. They beat Progreso on a big win, 62-3. They did take a loss to Lyford, but man, they competed and their running game really came to life. Lyford just had a little bit too much offensive power on their side. And then last week, the big win in the Sugar Bowl, beating neighboring town Santa Rosa 26-19. And like I said, Coach Perez is feeling great with his team's progress that they've made over the last 3 weeks. That Cardinal offense is just being led by a 3-headed beast of a backfield with Christian Ortiz, AJ Contreras, and Joel Amanza. Christian Ortiz is leading the team in rushing, averaging 127 yards per game, and has picked up 5 touchdowns this season so far. Right behind Ortiz is Contreras, and Contreras is averaging over 106 yards. He has 2 running backs averaging over 100 yards per game. When you have that luxury, you got to give credit to the O-line. The O-line making holes for these guys. And don't forget, you still have other guys coming in. You have you have your quarterback here, J.C. Ortiz. You also get looks from Brandon Felix. And these guys are finding holes due to their O-line. Defensively, the Cardinals have been holding their own. Their linebacking squad has been firing on all cylinders, led by Jerry Reyes and Jaden Silguero. Reyes is leading the team with 13 tackles per game, and Salguero right behind him with 12. So we're almost getting ready to get this game underway. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back with the opening kickoff.
North side of the stadium, your LaVilla Cardinals.
Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Blue Fruya Motors, we're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live. We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University.
And we are live. Opening kickoff is set and done as the Monte Alto Blue Devils are going to start this game off.
Good coverage there on the kickoff.
Looks like they're going to start off at about the 20,
For the Blue Devils.
about the 27-yard line. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live as we got Friday Night Football. We are in week 4 of Friday Night Football in the Rio Grande Valley. We have a slew of games on tonight on Real Sports Live. Keep an eye out if you're jumping around just looking for good football. Real Sports Live gotcha. But we're here in LaVilla, and here we go as the Blue Devil offense is out on the field. Looking like we have Julio Maduquin at the caliber here at the helms, looking for a little pass, incomplete to Benito Sarion.
Number 27, Christian Ortiz, defensively for the Cardinals. Second down.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Blue Devils as they come over to the right hash mark. And it looked like some changes in personnel for the Blue Devils as Julio Maduquin is running the quarterback position for the Blue Devils. Man in motion is Marcelino Castillo. Castillo with the fake there, nothing. They try to bring it back up the middle. Gains about 3.
That's number 8, Victor Garcia, along with number 55, Joe Escobar, defensively for your Cardinals. Again, on 4 yards, third down.
Now in comes Noah San Miguel, who we had tabbed as the starting quarterback for the Devils. But Julio Maduquin took the first 2 snaps, and we're looking at a 3rd and 7 situation for the Blue Devils. Man in motion, there's a bad snap, but recovered by the Blue Devils
Cornerback does recover.
was Raul Mancias. Looked like San Miguel was ready for that snap, and it came at him, and they got lucky to save that one and not give the ball up. So they're going to get into that 4th down.
Back to receive for the Cardinals is number 27.
Back to receive for the Cardinals on this punt is Christian Ortiz, who is just dynamic. Well, that's a nice high punt. And Ortiz is going to pick it up, and he makes a little move there, finding some room. Takes it up to about the
Knocked
midfield
all
mark.
the way out to the Blue Devil 49-yard line. First down, Cardinals.
I've had the opportunity to watch and call a couple of these Cardinal games, and let me just tell you, Christian Ortiz is a beast on that field. The kid can just run and run tough. So he's going to do everything that he needs to do to get his team what they need tonight. Let's see what kind of game he has. So out come the Cardinals. J.C. Ortiz at the QB position. They spread it out with A.J. Contreras to his side. Here's the option call. Ortiz keeps it himself, finds some room up there, picks up about 10, getting that first down. So positive yards to start off the Cardinal offense as Ortiz called his own number on that option, found some room to run and took it up. Ortiz back in the shotgun. Trips left formation. Ortiz pulls it himself, makes a spin and hit hard by the Blue Devil defense in there on that tackle. A combination, we got Juan Morales.
Getting 3 yards, second down.
As Morales got in there pretty quickly. Looking at my roster, I'm looking for a number 10 for the Blue Devils, but I don't have one on the roster. We apologize for that, but number 10 as well for the Blue Devils was in on that tackle. Ortiz and Contreras. There's that handoff to Contreras. He finds some room up the middle. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. No one around him. Cardinal touchdown. 37-yard run for A.J. Contreras as the Cardinals jump on the board first. Setting up for that extra point with the kicking duties. Going to Jaime Alicete.
The extra point attempt, kick is up.
Extra point is up and Sells a little left. But the Cardinals get on the board first. Let's take a look at Contreras' touchdown run once again. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
So LaVilla comes out on the scoreboard first after a 37-yard run by A.J. Contreras. And now come the Blue Devils. Blue Devils are having a little bit of trouble getting things going here to start their game on their first drive. Once again, they got here a little late. They got here maybe about 10 minutes before kickoff. So they're still trying to warm up. Didn't really get a good warm-up in before the game. And the LaVilla Cardinals have been warming up for the last 2 hours. So You know, they're trying to shake off a little bit of the rust, trying to get back in the groove, trying to get warm. So let's see if they can get something going here on their second drive. Still in that first quarter, we're about 9 minutes in.
The Cardinals will be a 5-yard penalty.
And looks like it's going to already be a penalty out there as the Cardinals might have jumped and gone off sides. So that's going to give the Blue Devils
for the Blue Devils at their own 41
a first and 5. Marcelino Castillo on the motion. They're going to give him the ball on that end around, but he doesn't pick up anything as a sea of red was there to stop that. In on that tackle, Jaden Salguero, as he started up that crew tackle. Talked about the linebacking duo of Jerry Reyes and Jaden Salguero. We'll be hearing their name quite a bit tonight as that linebacking group's all over the field. So now they have Julio Maruquin at the quarterback. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback by committee with San Miguel, and San Miguel comes in. So maybe they have one of those when Maruquin's in, we're going to run. When San Miguel is in, we're going to throw. Let's see if we pick up a pattern here. San Miguel back in the shotgun. Here comes Devin Hardy in that motion. And flag on the field. That'll be a false start, taking them back. They were looking to go to the air this time with San Miguel. Once again, San Miguel back in the shotgun. Hardy in motion. San Miguel looks, doesn't find who he wants. Looks like intended receiver was Benito Sarion, but just sails over his head. .608 minutes in the first as Maruquin comes in back at the quarterback. San Miguel comes off. Maruquin looking in the back field, but looks over to the sideline. The coach looks like there was a little bit of confusion on the play call. And Coach Garza wants to call a timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Luke Fruya Motors, we're always at your service.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Back after the Blue Devil timeout, here we go. Blue Devils, man in motion, coming on over to the right side. San Miguel rolls back, looks for his man, and almost intercepted by Luke Serna. Just pops right out of his hands.
Fourth down.
So the Blue Devils escape that one which could have been an easy pick. Just couldn't keep his hands on it. And once again, 4th down situation, and they're going to have to punt it away. Waiting for that punt is Christian Ortiz. The Blue Devil punter had a nice punt earlier.
Snap. Handled nicely.
This one kind of comes off a little wrong, but takes a nice Blue Devil roll.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds at about the 32, 33-yard line. So now the Cardinal offense coming back out. Last possession, they scored on a 37-yard run by A.J. Contreras. Thank you once again for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Facebook, YouTube. Please like, share, and follow Real Sports Live. Plenty of action on tonight. I know we have a lot of teams on their bye week, but we still have plenty of football going on. There is a little end around to Escobar. Escobar looking to make a move, stays on his feet. Finally gets tackled by Devin Handy with that shoestring tackle. Let's take a look.
A 26-yard run by number 1, Keanu Escobar. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the Blue Devil 42-yard line.
So big gain there for the Cardinals. Ortiz drops back. Little pass there through the hands of Luke Serna.
Ball's incomplete. 2nd down.
But J.C. Ortiz threw a perfect little pass. Just couldn't get his hands on it to Serna. I think his eyes were already looking for 6 before he caught it. So focus on that ball, right? That's what they tell. Look at that ball all the way through. Once you take your eyes off, that focus comes off. But he was looking for 6 if he catches that one. Ortiz pitches on out to Ortiz, but Ortiz slides. And they're going to call him down. That was Ortiz pitch to Ortiz, trying to get that out there.
Holding call against the Cardinals.
It's going to be a holding call against the Cardinals. That'll back them up some. 7:15 in the first. Cardinals up 6-0. J.C. Ortiz back, rolling out, looking down the field, finds his receiver. It is complete to Chris Cardosa. As they're starting to open up their air game here. You know, the last couple of games, they've been really relying on their ground game. But Ortiz is doing a nice job finding his receivers here, and that's a big gain for the Cardinals. Ball on the Blue Devil 34. Whistles being blown. See what's going on here. Looks like they're trying to fix the chains. Never an easy job.
All right, check that. Some confusion with the chain crew. Should be 3rd down.
So now it's going to be 3rd.
2 yards to go.
About 3rd and 3. So there was not a first down, but a nice gain of 7 on that catch. Ortiz barking out the plays, has himself a trips right formation with Christian Ortiz to his left.
Ortiz calling out the signals.
And there's a handoff right up the middle to Ortiz, and a nice open field tackle once again by Juan Morales. I called his name earlier. He's making sure to plug up that hole. But I'll tell you what, if Morales doesn't get that tackle there, we're looking at maybe another 6 for the Cardinals. So great job by the Blue Devil defense. Officials want to measure, see if they got the first down or not. It's going to be a close one. Let's see what they decide. If you've never been out to LaVilla, you know, I'm loving the tailgating party on the other side of the canal to the north side of the field. You have a line of cars and people sitting outside in the backs of their trucks. They got some barbecue pits out there, some lawn chairs, and that's great. That's just a great atmosphere here in LaVilla. So it looks like the Cardinals did get that first down. 7 minutes in the first quarter, 6-0. Still moving the ball nicely. Ortiz in the shotgun. Spread formation. He pulls back. He's looking for a man. Has a couple guys there. Throws a missile to Escobar. And that's complete for about 5 to 6 yards. Escobar kind of find himself a window in the secondary, waving his hand at Ortiz like, hey, I'm open. And Ortiz made that throw, and nicely done. So 2nd and 5. Trips left for the Cardinals. As Ortiz rolls out to his left, gets his feet, looks downfield, throws it up there, incomplete.
Number 14, Cardoso falls incomplete.
Trying to get to Cardosa in the end zone. But nice coverage by the Blue Devil defense. So big 3rd down here coming up for both sides. Blue Devils hoping to hold the Cardinals from gaining that first down or anything more. Ortiz gives it to Contreras, and that Blue Devil defense with a nice tackle for loss of yards, and that's Juan Morales, who's had himself about 3 nice tackles in the middle of that defense. Cardinals gonna look at a 4th down, and Coach Bettis says, let's go for it. Man in motion, there's a little flip to the middle. Escobar finds himself a little hole to run, and looks like the Blue Devils have made the stop. So nice defensive stand by the Blue Devils. So Blue Devil defense steps up. And now let's see what the Blue Devil offense can get going here. A lot of these guys on the Blue Devil side are going 2 ways. They don't have big numbers, but they're giving it all they got.
That's number 4, Noah
San Miguel in the quarterback position. Flags being thrown, whistles are blown.
So delay of game against the Blue Devils.
Gonna be a delay of game call, taking the Blue Devils back. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. You couldn't make it out here to tonight's game. We got you covered. Please let your family, friends, fans, alum of both of these schools, LaVilla, Monte Alto, Let them know we got the game here on Real Sports Live, Facebook. Turning out to be a nice evening. Cool breeze, perfect weather for Friday night football. And the Blue Devils going to call a timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Timeout, Blue Devils.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time.
Back to our action, LaVilla, as the Blue Devils keep it themselves. San Miguel dives out there, picks up about 3 yards.
Also number 55, Joe Escobar, defensively for the Cardinals, to bring up second down.
Blue Devils looking at a 2nd and 6 or so. 5 minutes in the first. Snap is good. The ball is kept by the quarterback. Looked like Maruquin, but there's that Cardinal defense as Tovar gets back there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Seen some good play by the D-lines of both teams as they've been playing a big part stopping that run game up the middle. Maruquin at the helms with Raul Mencias in the backfield with him.
On the heavy pressure.
Little shake, rattle, and roll looking down there, and it's an intercepted ball as the Cardinals still on his feet and hit big. Jacob Esquipuerta gets that pick for the Cardinals.
Be a first down, Cardinals.
So Cardinals defense gets the hurry pass. Pass is rushed and thrown out of the hands of the Blue Devils and right into the hands of the secondary of the Cardinals. Intercepting ball back to the Cardinals now with nice field position.
First attempt for the Cardinals at the Blue Devil.
There's the snap. Ortiz gonna scramble himself, gets his feet together. There's a bullet. Just a little bit overthrown.
Pass is to number 9. Luke Serna falls incomplete. Second down.
Ball was trying to get to Serna, but just a little too much on that one. $3:50 left in the first quarter of football here in LaVilla. I want to thank you all for tuning in to Real Sports Live. We've got your action here on this fine Friday night. Ortiz back in that shotgun. They're going to look to fling it out, and there is a nice tight throw, but nice defensive play by Marcelino Castillo, who denies that touchdown. I'll tell you what, though, the spiral of Ortiz's throws tonight are spot on. He's throwing some nice balls, just trying to find the little gap that might be there to hit his receivers. So now a 3rd and 10 situation.
3rd and 10 coming up for the court. 3:44 left to play in the first quarter.
Ortiz running out to his right, looking for his man. He finds one deep behind the defenders, but caught out of bounds. Went deep, had a couple of guys that had some windows to be open, but that one's a little too close to the sideline, caught out of bounds. So 4th down, let's see what Coach Pettis decides to do here, if he's going to just go for it with 3:37 in the game. In the first quarter. Sorry about that. Ball on the Blue Devils 34, and they're going to go for it as they're going to open this up. Looks like some people are moving before the snap. Flags are out, and that's going to be against the Cardinals.
Ball start against the Cardinal offense.
So ball moved back 5.
4th down, 15 to go.
Now a 4th and 15 situation. Still coming out in that trips right formation. Ortiz dropping back. He's under some pressure, and there's a big sack. Ball's on the ground. And there is a fumble on that play as they brought the house. Susano Perez brought the thunder off that corner.
At their 44-yard line.
So the Blue Devil defense is doing a great job here tonight. They already had 2 4th down stops right there. That was a big sack for the Blue Devils. And now they just need to find something offensively. Maruquin takes that one, but little gain there, maybe a gain of 1. Maruquin and San Miguel have been taking their turns at the quarterback position. And kind of what I figured early and what I had said, it seems like when Maruquin's in, they're going to run. And then when San Miguel is in, they're looking to pass. Oh, Maruquin's going to pull back to look for a pass. And he just throws that one out of bounds to get out of that.
Throws it away, brings up 3rd down. Have another quick birthday shout out to my great niece, Riley Martinez. It's also going out to, happy birthday, wishing her happy birthday also from Nana and Papa Wade and Mom and Dad.
So happy 3rd and 9, 2:37 in the first quarter. As Maruquin will continue to call the plays for the Blue Devil offense. Maruquin back in the shotgun.
Quarterback again, back to pass.
Throws a little toss right there. Is complete. Dives for a couple of yards. Might have picked up about 4.
Getting some good yardage. Getting about 6. 4th down.
So a tough couple of yards gained by the Blue Devils, but still going to be short, and now looking at a 4th down situation. Ball is on the mid mark of the field, about the 50-yard line. And let's see what Coach Garza decides to do here. He's going to punt it away, or they're going to go for it with this 4th and 5. Well, Coach Garza decides he wants to call a timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this break.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are LaVilla and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Back out the timeout, and here come the Blue Devils as they elect to go for it. And it looks like there's going to be a little bit of movement, and that's going to hurt. That's going to go against the Blue Devils. And that takes their 4th down back to now a 4th and 9. So now they are going to go with a punting unit, which is going to be a smart move.
Formation back to receive the punt for the Cardinals is 27, Christian Ortiz.
Christian Ortiz back, and there is a monster of a punt. Wow. Tell you what, this punter can sure kick as he pins that one at about the 13, maybe about the 15-yard line.
Be a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 15-yard line.
So that punt gets it back to the Cardinal 15. As the PA guy here in LaVilla has all the rocket hits of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I talked about small town. John Cougar Mellencamp played before the game. As we got small town football here in LaVilla. Big time action. 1:40 left in the first. 6-0 Cardinals. Cardinals came out and scored on their opening drive, but have kind of sputtered since then. There's the pitch out to Contreras. Contreras looking for a little bit something here. Makes a spin move, and then finally brought down by the Blue Devils defense.
Gain of 9 yards, 2nd down.
Seen a lot more Contreras in the backfield today. They might be giving Christian Ortiz a little bit of a breather. Nice tackle by the Blue Devils as the Cardinals fall a little short of getting that 1st down. Maybe a 3rd and 1. Talked about the double threat, and it looks like they did get the 1st down. Talked about that double threat in the backfield of the Cardinals with Contreras and Ortiz. Contreras averaging a little over 100 a game, and Ortiz averaging about 127. Ball deflected off the hands, incomplete.
2nd down.
Second and 10. Ortiz pops back, and a nice catch, completion there by Escobar.
Nice little pitch and catch.
You know, this is a non-district matchup here in LaVilla between these two teams, and it looks like Coach Perez wants to open up his offense here. We've already seen that they have an established run game, so now he is trying to strengthen his air game. And I could see that this is the perfect time to do this. You know, they have district coming up, you know, in October the 8th. We've seen that their strength is the run game. And, you know, with these non-district games, you got to see what else you have and what else you need to work on. So it looks like Coach Perez says, well, let's put the ball in the air a little bit more tonight. Let's work on our air game, and then we'll go from there. So 2nd and 8, seconds ticking to the end of the first quarter as the Cardinals are up 6-0. Ortiz dropping back, looking for a man deep, jump ball, incomplete. That's going to do it for the first quarter. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back with your second quarter action. Stay tuned after this break.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Getting ready for the second quarter. We got some scores on Real Sports Live. Edinburgh High 14, Edinburgh Economides 3. Over up north in the Coastal Bend area, Gregory Portland 29, Corpus Christi Carroll 0.
Third one coming up. There you go, third and 3 going again. Get on the call.
Santa Maria at Lyford as Lyford is up 19-6.
To the 45-yard line. First down, Cardinals.
And just a couple of those other games here on Real Sports Live. And we're here in LaVilla with LaVilla up 6-0 at the start of the second quarter. Ortiz dropped back, looks to his right, ball almost intercepted through the hands and broken up by Benito Sorion. Sorion had his hands on that one, just couldn't keep it in the hands. Second and 10 for the Cardinals.
Second and 10 coming up.
Trips left formation, has a lone receiver over here to his right. And they're going to come this way towards that one receiver. And Contreras pitched that ball, takes it himself, tries to jump over, but hit out of bounds. Flag is thrown in the back. It might be a holding call when you have a flag thrown in this area of the field.
An injured player for the Blue Devils.
We'll see what the call is here. Sure enough, it's going to be a hold, and that ball is coming back after the nice run by Contreras. Those are those frustrated ones for the running backs. They make that big play, and then you have to come back due to a holding call. But that's part of the game. So Contreras catches a breather, and in comes Christian Ortiz. Ball back on the 45. Second and 20.
Second and long coming up.
Ortiz waiting for the snap, pulls back. He looks like he wants to find something deep. That's a ball there, and almost intercepted by Handy. just couldn't get his hands on it. We've seen a couple of those tonight. We've seen at least 3 or 4 dropped balls, whether it's could have been an interception or it could have been a completion. But it seems like, both teams just can't get a hold of that ball. I think we need to check that football out. So now 3rd and 20. Ortiz dropping back, has some pressure. There's that screen. There's Christian Ortiz, makes that cut back inside. Looks up, stays on his feet, still up. He's on his 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Ortiz shows a little bit of that razzle-dazzle. And doing what Christian Ortiz does, and makes the Blue Devil defense pay with that big-time touchdown screen run. And they get the 2-point conversion as well, as the Cardinals are riding high after that possession, up 14-0. So Cardinals pick up another touchdown on the screen run by Christian Ortiz. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock.
So here is the kickoff coming back after that touchdown by Ortiz. As the backfield of the Cardinals are doing what they do. 37-yard run by Contreras to start the game off, and then about a 60-yard scamper on the screen pass by Christian Ortiz. And the Blue Devils now coming out to see if they can find a little offensive flow. They struggled the last couple possessions to get anything going. They've been alternating quarterbacks between Julio Marroquin and Noah San Miguel. There's a snap. It's a direct snap.
That's number 69.
As Juan Gallardo took that one and tried to get a couple, but a loss of about 2. Like Coach Garza wanted to put one of his big boys in that backfield, see if he can muscle some yards out, but he was stopped by that Cardinal defensive line.
Second and 11 coming up. Big boy getting the
Gallardo still in that backfield, and he's going to find himself a lane, and he's still on his feet, and he picks up that Blue Devil first down.
About 13 yards. First down, Blue Devil.
So Coach Garza said, let's mix some things up. We've tried Julio Marroquin. We've given San Miguel some love. So let's put one of our big boys in that backfield now, Juan Gallardo, and sure enough, he gets himself a first down for the Blue Devils. San Miguel comes back in the game, as Marroquin is also in there too at a flanker position. San Miguel rolling out, and he looks down the field, broken up by the Cardinals. Pass intended to J.J. Garza. Nacho Luna, thanks for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Rooting on Friday Night Football here in LaVilla. So Blue Devils now at the 2nd and 10. As Gallardo's back in that backfield once again. Oh, there he goes. It's San Miguel. I was going to see if maybe Coach Garza was going to give Gallardo a little bit more love.
The Blue Devils.
The San Miguel is in there, and what we've noticed here is when San Miguel is in, they're going to go ahead and throw the ball. When Marroquin is in there, they're going to put it on the ground. So now a 2nd and 15, 9:20 in the second quarter. San Miguel back in the shotgun. Pitch out, but that's a bad pitch. It hits the floor. And let's see if they're going to call it incomplete. They will. They'll call that an incomplete pass. So close call on that one. Good thing that he threw it in front of him and not behind him, or else that would have been a fumble. So now a 3rd and 15 situation for the Blue Devil offense.
3rd and long coming up for the Blue Devil offense. Got the big boy again on their, not on the center, on the shotgun.
Gallardo back in the game, and he's going to pull that ball to the left, trying to get to that outside. But the Cardinal defense is all over that as they keep the containment. And a great job by Almanza of the Cardinals as he keeps his contain and does not let Gallardo get to that outside. So the Blue Devils now looking at about a 4th and 20, 8:40 left in this first half of ball. 14-0 Cardinals up. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live here in LaVilla, Texas.
Christian Ortiz back to receive the punt.
Here is the punt. We've seen the big leg of the Blue Devil punter. That one falls out of bounds. Looks like they're going to get it to him at about the 35. And this is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Organized and priced for you, forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Want to give some credit where credit's due, and it's my bad on that. It's been Memphis Cook who's been the power guy for the Blue Devils, who's been doing a great job when he gets back there. Memphis Cook has been the power quarterback that comes in when it's not San Miguel or Marroquin. He's doing a great job. So that's Memphis Cook once again. So Cardinal ball now.
Ortiz back on the center for the
Ortiz
Cardinals.
and
He's
Ortiz.
the quarterback for the Cardinals.
Well, it looks like Contreras back there with him. Ortiz,
just
another
complete.
completion, gets that one. Nice little gain there. Picks up about 8.
That was number 9, Luke Serna on the reception.
Luke Serna with that catch. So 3rd and about 2 for the Cardinals. 7 minutes left in the first half. Trips right for the Cardinals. Here we go. Ortiz hands that ball off. Lots of room to run for Contreras. Contreras slips, but does pick up that first down.
Ball is placed at midfield. 6:45 left to play. First half.
You know, I see little slips like that, and I think, is it the play of the turf? The turf field here in LaVilla, just a beautiful sight as their sports complex, their football field, their baseball and softball fields, nicely done in turf. And you see slips like that, and you start to wonder, is the turf the slippery? You know, and I've said this before, when we go to turf fields, is the shoes, the cleats you wear. Different between grass and turf, and the type of cleats that you wear and the grip. But the Cardinals keep rolling. 2nd and 6 now. 5:50 in the second half. The first half of ball, second quarter.
Alongside him is number 33, Contreras.
Brandon Felix now at the quarterback position. Ball's handed off to Contreras. He takes it off to the left, finds himself some room to run. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Contreras.
45-yard run.
So big time run for Contreras, as that's his second big running touchdown of the night.
Number 73, Jaime Eliseche coming in for the extra point attempt. Holding for him will be number 3, Espericueta.
So the Cardinals build their lead up 20-0 with the extra point attempt. And they're going to pull it themselves. He's going to get that 2-point conversion as they have the fake kickoff, the fake extra point, and they execute. So 22-0 now in the second quarter, 5:30 left in the quarter. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
And this is Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. So here we go out of that touchdown commercial break as AJ Contreras keeps building to his stats, as he's probably near about 100 yards already and 2 touchdowns on the night. And it's only one half of football played here.
Number 13 with a kickoff return.
Blue Devils trying to get a little something here as Marcelino Castillo receives that one before taken down.
Ball is placed at the Blue Devil 32-yard line. First down.
Blue Devils get the ball at the 32-yard line. See if they can get something going. Let's see who Coach Garza brings out at the quarterback position. It looks like it's going to be Cook. He liked the way that Memphis Cook was running on those last couple possessions that they had the ball, and they're going to keep him back there. Cook waiting for the snap, takes it himself. He's going to go full steam ahead, but met at the line of scrimmage.
Nice defensive play there by number
So
9,
still looking
Sedman.
at a 2nd and 10 are the Blue Devils.
No gain on the previous play. Brings up 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Blue Devil offense. 5:06 left to play in the first half.
So 5:06 in the first half of play here in LaVilla. LaVilla up 22-0.
We're 82 getting the call now.
There is a little crease there as Raul Mancias
Gain of 8 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
picks up about 8. So 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 coming up
for the Blue Devils. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live, bringing you tonight's action here in LaVilla, Texas. Big 3rd down right here for the Blue Devils. They would love to keep this drive going. Cook in the backfield. Let's see if he just takes it right up the gut, and he does. And it looks like he steamed ahead to get that Blue Devil 1st down.
Number 56. Get on the call on that play. It's Memphis Cook. Good enough for a Blue Devil 1st down.
So big 3rd down conversion there for the Blue Devils as they're trying to get something going offensively. Maybe a touchdown before the half. That would be big for them. And they've been doing it on the ground, just pounding away with Mancias and Cook.
Cardinal defenders getting some good penetration on that play. 74 Aaron Garcia initially for the stop, along with number 10 Tiguero.
Cardinal defense is there as the Blue Devils lose about 1.
Caleb Ellis, loss of 1, 2nd down.
Play clock ticking. 3 minutes left in the first half. Ball sails past Cook, trying to jump on it before it's a turnover. It looks like he does. But the Cardinals are calling it their ball. Let's see what the officials call it. And sure enough, they're going to call it a turnover, and that's going to be Cardinal ball. As that snap went over Cook's head, tries to get back there to jump on it, but it looked like when he jumped on it, it kind of slid past. And the Cardinals jumped on it to regain possession. And in good field position, as they're at the 29-yard line of the Blue Devils.
Number 11, J.C. Ortiz, under center for the Cardinals.
J.C. Ortiz now under center. Ball handed off to that left, to that right side is Ray Bettis. Ray Bettis picks up about 5.
Gain of 9 yards, 2nd down.
It looks like it's more than 5. His gain's like he gained about 8 yards on that. As the Cardinals come out in a formation we hadn't seen yet tonight, where they have Ortiz under center.
11 on the center again for the Cardinals.
Christian Ortiz in that backfield. The ball handed off to Christian Ortiz. Tries to pick up, gets that first down, then gobbled up.
Gain of 7 yards. First down, Cardinals.
So first down, Cardinals as they keep marching. 2-minute mark here in the first half of play. More like a tight package here. More than likely keeping it on the ground.
Number 2,
Bettis tries to keep his legs going, picks up about 3. Well, it looks like we're going to have an official timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Luke Fruya Motors, we're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown. I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Looks like everything's okay, and we are back to the action as the Cardinals
27 Ortiz quarterbacking.
are back on the field, and looks like they get it around, and it's a touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Ortiz picks up his second touchdown of the night. Ortiz scored earlier on a screen pass, and now he gets one on the ground. So the Cardinals extend their lead right before half. Now looking for that extra point, and that extra point is blocked, picked up by the Blue Devils, has himself some room to run, still on his feet, and finally taken down.
Extra point is no good.
So extra point is no good.
1:13 left to play in the first half. Here LaVilla Cardinals 28, Monte Alto 0.
So 28-0 game here in the first half of play. We're about a minute away till halftime. And big story tonight is the running back tandem of LaVilla. AJ Contreras and Christian Ortiz. You know, we've talked about this earlier. We know Coach Bettis has himself an established, tough run game that'll do well in district play. And so I've seen him open up his playbook here tonight and try to go to the air more often. And that's what these non-district games are for, especially when you're up big like this. You pull out those plays. Get JC Ortiz his reps in the air, Let him make his reads. Let him get more comfortable, because when he gets down to it, we get to district play here, you know, they're going to need this kind of stuff. On the other end, you have the Blue Devils. The Blue Devils have been looking at different personnel and trying to find the right ingredients for their side of the ball. Nice little run back on that kickoff return there by the Blue Devils. And that looks like it was Devin Handy with that nice little kickoff return. But back to what I was saying about the Blue Devils. You know, Coach Garza is mixing things up. We've seen 3 different packages with his quarterbacks. We've seen Maruquin back there. We've seen San Miguel. And we've even seen Memphis Cook, his big boy, getting back there as well. So he's trying to find what works. And that's what all these non-district games are about, is to find out what works, what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses. So they're going to continue to improve each week before they get ready for district play. And for the Blue Devils, district play is already next week. You know, they have that big district, and they're going to have to travel up north some. You got Odom, Hebronville, Taft, Banquete, you know, schools of that nature up north. So they're going to have to make that big jump from this week to next week to be able to compete with this tough district. Blue Devils had to go back about 5 yards on that flag. See if they can get this play going here.
Number 21.
Quarterback now is Handy. Handy goes to the air and is complete
to number 13.
To Marcelino Castillo.
Taking the ball all the way
So
out to
second
the
and 6 now for the Blue Devils, as the Cardinal defense is looking to stop with about 50 seconds left in this first half.
Second and about 5 yards to go.
Handy's still at the quarterback position. Handy rolls back, throws it out, but it's going to be an incomplete piece. That was over to Mancias, but just can't connect on that little dump pass over to the side. Third and 5 here. 28 seconds left, trying to get something going before the half. There's that handoff. Stuffed
by the Cardinal defense.
at the line of scrimmage. Mancias tries to get a little something. Now we're looking at a 4th and 4. It looks like they just might let this clock run down to halftime.
That's going to be
and that is going to do it for the first half of play here. So here in LaVilla, the Cardinals up 28-0. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back with a recap of the first half of ball, some scores from around the valley, and talk a little bit more. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click fruita.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise! At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rollo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally.
Halftime here in LaVilla as LaVilla Cardinals are up 28-0 on the Monte Alto Blue Devils. Little recap of the first half of play. It's been a show for the tandem running back duo of Christian Ortiz and AJ Contreras. We talked about them before our broadcast in the opening minutes, and we talked about how Ortiz has been leading the team in 127 yards per game and 5 total touchdowns this season. He's added 2 more touchdowns for his night and to the season, and Contreras was right behind him. Looks like Contreras has gotten a lot more calls here tonight, and he's been averaging 106 yards per game, and I'm sure that he's already passed that mark already here in the first half. He also has 2 touchdowns in the first half. So the Cardinal ground game has been doing their thing, and you know, this is not the first time we've seen this. This is the second time I've called their game here, and last time I was here against Lyford, and they started that off too against a tough Lyford team. So I think LaVilla and Coach Perez are going to be just fine and very competitive in their district, and that's going to be a good district as well. You got Fremont, you got Santa Maria. Santa Maria's over in Lyford right now. They're down. You got Ben Bolt, you got Rivera Coffer. So expect big things from LaVilla this year. Now on the other side of the ball, Monte Alto has been trying to find what works for them offensively. We've seen 4 different players at the quarterback position. We've seen some throws, we've seen some air, we've seen some power. You know, just trying to find the right ingredients, and Coach Garza will find that right ingredients to keep this season going. So lots of football still left ahead of us. We have some scores coming in, halftime scores from some of our games on Real Sports Live. Edinburgh High against Edinburgh Economides was 28-3 last time I got my updates. Over in LaFeria, LaFeria's up 38-14. Mac High and the Chargers tied up at 14-14. Lyford 32-6 at halftime on Santa Maria. So plenty of football here. Please stay with us. We're here at halftime. We're about 19 minutes away from the second half. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
In or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
Make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Yeah. I've got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria! Here's Warner. Here comes the headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Smack to the left. That is gone. Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
Real Sports Live, bringing you the best in the Rio Grande Valley high school sports and so on. Also reaching all the way up to Coastal Bend as well. Here in LaVilla, Texas, we're still in halftime, 28-0, all LaVilla here in this non-district matchup against Monte Alto. We're still about 11 minutes out until the second half. I hope you guys are hanging tight, taking your restroom breaks, getting your snacks, and getting ready for the second half. Please like, share, tell your friends we got your game here tonight, whether you're rooting on the LaVilla Cardinals or the Monte Alto Blue Devils. As countdown to the second half is about 10 minutes away. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Roy Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are Los Fresnos Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Hot in the South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click FruYa.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody. And I've got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria. There's Warner. Here comes a headed to jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked to the left. That is gone. Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
Real Sports Live bringing you the action here on Friday night in LaVilla, Texas. Lots of scores and highlights going on all around the valley. A little update over in Hidalgo as Mission is up 14-10 on Edinburgh North. That game being held in Hidalgo. Let's see what else we have around the league in football Friday nights in the valley. Edinburgh High. Edinburgh Economides high up 28-3. Up north in the Coastal Bend, Gregory Portland up big 49-6 on Corpus Christi Carroll. Corpus Christi Ray and Corpus Christi Moody don't have an update for that one, so let's keep moving along. Santa Maria at Lyford. Lyford up 32-6. So plenty of football going on over at McCallum Memorial and Brownsville Lopez. Memorial up big 41-7 right now. And we're here in LaVilla with LaVilla up 28-0. About 4 minutes away to start off the third quarter, second half of football. Little quick breakdown if you're just tuning in of what's happened here tonight. As A.J. Contreras and Christian Ortiz have been the razzle-dazzle for the Cardinals, putting on a show on the ground. Contreras has 2 big touchdown runs, and Ortiz off of a screen pass TD, and also has himself a nice big run for a touchdown. So these two gentlemen have put on a show, and it'll be interesting what they do here in the second half. You know, we saw some things that we didn't see before, and you know, we've said that they've established their run game. Now I've seen tonight that they're trying to get quarterback C.J. Ortiz more reps in the air. They want to have a balanced attack, not just focus so much on the running. going into district play, they want to have that balanced attack, which I can see that Coach Perez is trying to get that going. On the Monte Alto side, Coach Garza doing a couple different things here and there. You've seen four great athletes at the quarterback position. First, we saw Julio Maruquin. Maruquin seems to be in there when they want to run the ball. Garza probably thinks that this guy is the guy that can lead the ground attack. Then throws in San Miguel. Noah San Miguel has been the guy when they've gone through the air. Then they switched it up on us, and we saw some Memphis Cook, big, strong, power kind of running guy, as they just go direct snap to Cook, and he tries to smash and grind for his yards. And we also there at the end of the first half, we saw Devin Handy. And Handy quick and swift trying to make things happen. So let's see what adjustments both teams come out. We're about 2 minutes away. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back with the second half of action.
Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Bergella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to LaVilla, Texas. This is Real Sports Live, bringing you the action, and we are ready for second half of football. Want to give a shout out to the Medina family watching from Lyford, Texas, as they're rooting on the Monte Alto Blue Devils. Thanks for tuning in to Real Sports Live, Medina family. So let's see what both teams are going to come out here in the second half. I'm sure coaches on both sides have made minor adjustments. I'm interested to see what Coach Perez of the Cardinals is going to do, if he's going to continue working on his air game to give Ortiz more confidence, to give him those reps on his reads and so on and so forth. I'm also interested to see what Coach Garza does on the Blue Devil side. Let's see if he continues to mix things up with the different quarterbacks, or if he just buckles down and says, okay, we're going to go with you, or we're going to go with you. It's going to be interesting. Let's stay tuned as we get ready for this second half of football in LaVilla, Texas.
14 Cardosa. I believe it's 33 Contreras.
Well, Cardinals will start this second half with the possession. Waiting for that kickoff in the backfield is Escobar. Kicker checking both sides, and here we go. There is the kickoff to start it up. Received nicely and cleanly over there by Contreras, but a nice tackle by the special teams of the Blue Devils. So Cardinals going to start things off at about their 32-yard line. Out comes Ortiz in the big red offensive line. Man in motion. Ball dropped off to the motion man. Nicely done by Cardosa. Cardosa doesn't get much. And it looks like it's going to be a horse collar tackle as that flag comes out. So that's going to be a personal foul against the Blue Devils. Get 10 and an automatic first down. One of the Blue Devils looked like they got up a little limping and runs off to that sideline to get checked. So ball gets up to about the 45. Contreras in that backfield with Ortiz.
First and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 45-yard line.
Ball handed off. Esquipuerta. Esquipuerta takes a hit out of bounds, but picks up maybe 9 yards there on that nice run.
But not after number 3, Esquipuerta gets
and they give him 10, so that's going to be a Cardinal first down. Play calls coming in. Here come the Cardinals. Ortiz shouts it out.
First and 10.
Contreras still in the backfield
45-yard line
with Ortiz. Man in motion once again. Ball handed off to Contreras, but he is met in the backfield, and that's going to be a tackle for loss by the Blue Devil defense. So nicely done by the Blue Devil defense as they take the Cardinals back about 6.
Second and long coming up.
There's a snap. Ortiz dropping back. He wants to look long, and he does have a receiver, just a little bit too much. Incomplete. As Esquipuerta was the intended receiver, but they just cannot connect. So third and long situation here for the Cardinals. More than likely going to go to the air. Ortiz drops back, looks at his numbers, finds somebody he likes. Pass is broken up by Handy. Did touch the hands of the intended receiver, but just couldn't pull it in. Fourth down now as they bring in the punting unit for the Cardinals. This might be the first punt of the game for the Cardinals. And it's a nice looking punt. It's going to take a Cardinal bounce. And there's a shot to bring him down as soon as that ball came in. Esquipuerta gets down there quickly. Doesn't let anything develop for the Blue Devils.
Be a first and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 22-yard line.
So the Blue Devils are going to get the ball on their 20. Let's see who comes out, what personnel comes out for the Blue Devils. Well, they're actually going to spot the ball at about the 14. No, take that back, about the 17-yard line. And it looks like they're going to start it off with Cook. And Cook tries to get that at outside. And he tries to muscle his way. He might have picked up a couple.
That's 21 on Monte, 3 is Pericueta. We do have an injured player.
Cook looks like he's a little shaken up, but he gets up on his own will and shakes that one off. And let's see if the officials are going to call a timeout or they're just going to keep this going.
So
Cook goes off to the sideline, getting checked out by the coaches.
9:28 left to play in the third quarter.
And now at the helm of the offense, direct snap to Mancias. Mancias tries to get to that outside, finds a little bit of room, stays on his feet, but then brought down
no gain.
By the Cardinal defense. No gain. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Blue Devils are looking at a third down.
Check that was again over yard. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So 3rd and 8 situation for the Blue Devils. Let's see what they elect to do. Looks like Memphis Cook is back in the game as he takes a snap, but that one goes by him, slips through his hands, but he seems to recover. And that's going to be a big loss there for the Blue Devils as they're going to be pinned back now in a punting situation. But if there has been one big impact here, it's been the punter of the Blue Devils. The guy can just punt. The guy has a great leg. He's boomed some big punts here tonight. Let's see what he gets off on this one. Dangerous spot back in that end zone, though. Let's hope everything goes well here, and he does get a nice one. And once again, a nice punt, takes it back to about the 41 before it goes out of bounds. This is Real Sports Live. Let's take a quick break and listen from our sponsor.
Nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc.
And out comes the Cardinal offense. Good field position for them as they're getting the ball on the 36-yard line.
Ortiz, quarterbacking for the Cards.
Ortiz looking for the option, keeps it himself, stays on his feet, tries to spin around, then taken down by the Blue Devils.
Yards in that play.
It's number
3.
18, looked like J.J. Garza in on that tackle. So Ortiz picks up about 4, looking at a 2nd and 6. Christian Ortiz in the backfield with J.C. Ortiz. Man in motion. Christian Ortiz takes that one, finds some room up the middle, but then taken down with a big tackle by the Blue Devils. So nice defensive stance there by the Blue Devil defense. 3rd and 7. Ball is thrown out and almost intercepted, broken up by Marcelino Castillo, who had his hands on that one but just couldn't keep a hold of it. And we've seen a couple of those there tonight on both sides of the team. There could have been about 3 interceptions on both sides of the team tonight, but the defensive backs just haven't been able to pull them in. So they'll go down as broken up passes. So wide side of the field with the trips line up here, man in motion, coming back to this wide side, still on his feet, breaks the tackle, busts back inside is Ortiz. Christian Ortiz tries to keep things going as whistles are blown. Christian Ortiz couldn't get much there. And off come the Cardinal offense, and in comes their defense. Big shout out to our PA guy here in LaVilla, as he's been bringing to the best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Every time there's a timeout or halftime, this guy's bringing in the big tunes. Memphis Cook in that shotgun, direct snap to him. He tries to make something happen here, but there is not much for him to do with Jaden Salguero all over that one. So the Blue Devils still trying to find something that works for them offensively, as they've mainly stuck to the run game here in the third. We are about 5:30 left in the third quarter. Thanks for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Want to remind you guys, we do have our Real Sports Live football preview here at stadiums and any game that Real Sports Live is covering. And there is a nice gain for the Blue Devils, as Mancias picks up that nice gain. Back to our Real Sports Live football preview. A beautiful magazine at any stadium that Real Sports Live is streaming. Has your previews for every Valley team. Also has Coastal Bend schools in there as well. Big team matchups. Schedules are in there, players to watch. Just a great magazine if you guys get out to the stadiums. And if you aren't out at the stadiums and you know somebody who is, give them a shout and tell them to take you a magazine home. We have boxes here in LaVilla for both sides. And anywhere that Real Sports Live is streaming, you can find the magazine.
Again, 82 does have enough for a Blue Devil first down.
So the Blue Devils get the first down as they start moving the chains. (28-0), about 4 minutes in the third left.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 47-yard line. And going up with a Wildcat formation.
Here comes that Wildcat formation with Cook.
That's 21.
As he's trying to power
for
some of those yards. Might have got
2 yards.
Maybe 2 on that run.
Second down.
So the majority of the plays in this third quarter has been Cook, as he's going to go catch his breather. And let's see what Coach Garza calls in. Looks like Mancias is going to take over in that area now. Another big runner. So Mancias drops back. Looks like he's going to look for pass. He gets that ball up. Ball is complete as the receiver comes back and Mancias makes that connection with Benito Sarion. So there's a little spark in the Blue Devil offense as Mancias connects with Sarion. And the Blue Devils get it over to the Cardinal 30-yard line.
Bring it 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Cardinal 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play. Should be a false start.
Flag comes out.
Offense. Penalty still remains 1st down.
And that's going to go against the Blue Devils. Got Mancias still with that ball in that Wildcat formation. So it looked like Coach Garza has elected to stay with his big boys to run the ball. Cook has got the majority of the snaps. Mancias came out right now with that. And Mancias even has a complete pass. So let's see if they continue with this. About 1:50 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 15. Mancias still at the quarterback. And he's going to pull it, looking for a lead block. Scrambles for about 3. As Elu Hernandez picks up the tackle for the Cardinals. So Mancias gets his breather, and in comes Devin Handy now, waiting for the snap.
3rd and long coming up. Timeout, Blue Devils.
Looks like Coach Garza wants to talk over this 3rd down play. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Purchased the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies and advertising.
So big 3rd down here, coming out the Blue Devil timeout. Handy rolls out, finds his man, is complete to Julio Maruquin.
Number 14, Cardoso, along with number 6, Felix.
Might have gotten to the original line of scrimmage.
Ball is placed at the 31-yard line.
4th down now for the Blue Devils.
Fourth and long coming up.
Looks like they're going to go for it here on this 4th down as Handy still at the quarterback position. Mancias to his right.
Number 21.
And he rolls out, comes back the other way, thrown in the middle of the field, and is intercepted by the Cardinals. Still on his feet, trying to get around and then brought down, but there's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like that's going to be credited to Joel Almanza with the interception.
And that's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Score remains your LaVilla Cardinals 28, Monte Alto 0. Also have a special birthday shout out.
So Almanza ends the third quarter with the interception. We're going into the fourth. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Is the concession stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Back to the action in LaVilla. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Cardinals up 28-0. And Cardinal ball. Blue Devils trying to get a jump on that snap. But a little bit of a too big of a jump. And that's going to be an offside.
So offsides on the defensive fire penalty.
So now 1st and 5
for the
Cardinals.
Their own 41-yard line.
Ortiz under center. 3 backs in the backfield. There's a little wishbone formation there.
Under heavy pressure,
Espedes trying to grind. He's carrying a couple of Blue Devil defenders, but loses about a yard or two. So going into that fourth, looks like the Cardinals want to continue to run this clock as much as they can and keep the ball on the ground. As Ortiz tries to get something there, but nicely done by the Blue Devil defense. As J.J. Garza was in that backfield. Looks like we're going to have an official timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click FruYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live. We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
We're back out of that official timeout. A couple Blue Devil players shaken up, but they look to be okay as the Cardinals are looking at a 3rd and 6 situation. There's the toss out to Christian Ortiz. Christian Ortiz picks up some speed, follows his blocker. He's at the 40. Smith, a spin move, gets all the way to the 34. Once again, Christian Ortiz showing his power and speed as he picks up that big gain for the Cardinals. Cardinals getting up to the line of scrimmage. J.C. Ortiz under center. There's the pitch out the other way. This one goes to Bettis. Bettis turns that corner. He's at the 10-yard line before rumbling out to about the 6 or 7. Ray Bettis got to the outside. Tries to get up the sideline, gets to about the 10, and I'm guessing he stepped out of bounds before getting to the 10, so they put that ball at about the 14. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Well done by the Blue Devil line. We've seen some big plays from the Blue Devil line tonight. Seen Juan Morales in on a couple of those stuffs when they try to go up the middle. Thank you once again for tuning in to Real Sports Live, bringing you tonight's action. Ball goes out to the outside. Christian Ortiz spins back. Ball's on the floor. Let's see what happens here. Waiting for that official call, and that's going to be a turnover. Blue Devil ball. So ball gets popped out as Ortiz tries to gain those extra yards, and the Blue Devils jump on it. Stopping that surge as the Cardinals were marching down. Good job by the Blue Devil defense. We're at the 9-minute mark left in our game. Blue Devils get the ball back. They're on their 11-yard line. Memphis Cook tries to get to that outside, but dragged down by the Cardinal defense. Looks like Esquipuerta out there. Second and 13, as that was a tackle for loss. Ball now on the 9. One thing the Cardinals do have is speed. They are a fast group, and I know that Coach Bettis loves that. I know he pushes his team in track as well, and those track workouts definitely pay off on this football field. And there is a gang tackle and another tackle for loss for the Cardinals as the Blue Devils lose yards there. Looks like they are now going to be back on their 5-yard line. Dangerous area to be as you want to try to stay out of that end zone, because I am more than sure the Cardinals are going to come after probably going to be Cook or Mancias. Looks like it's going to be Mancias with Cook being his lead blocker. Mancias does get out of that end zone, but the Cardinal defense runs him out of bounds. Does get a little cushion to get out of that end zone. 4th and 13. Pretty sure the punting unit will be coming in. Looks like everything is set now. And here comes the pressure as the punter was hit and flags come out. Looks like it's going to be a roughing the punter call. Ball's still going. No whistles have been called or blown yet. And I'm more than sure the Blue Devils are going to get this ball back here as there was a big hit on the punter.
Mike, we're good, Mike. Oscar, we're good. Thank you. We're good. We got it. We're good to go. Thank you, Oscar. Oh, attention, ladies and gentlemen, fajita tacos are $2. Only $2 fajita tacos. Come get them while they last.
Let's see what the official call is.
Special shout out to the FFA cover girl, Etsy Gomez. Happy birthday to the FFA cover girl.
And it will be
tacos are $2.
A roughing the punter call.
And again, a special shout out to the FFA cover girl, Etsy Gomez. Happy birthday.
So the Blue Devils will keep the ball here, and the ball will be moved all the way up to the 39-yard line. So with a new set of downs, let's see what the Blue Devils can do here.
After all the penalties got sorted out, will be automatic first down for the Blue Devils. 7:03 left to play in the game. Score remains 28-0.
It's about 7 minutes left in our ball game. Score is still the same as it was in the first quarter. No team has scored since the first half, I mean. Score still 28-0 here in LaVilla. Neither team has been able to punch it in here in the second half of play. But still plenty of ball left to play. Julio Marroquin back at the QB spot. Haven't seen him since the first half of play. Wasn't ready for that snap. That one comes down. Looks like he was looking off to Mancias, and the center snapped the ball, so he was not ready for that. So they got away with a lucky one there without getting over a turnover, just a loss of yards. Now looking at a 2nd and 15. Flags thrown, false start on the offense as Marroquin was barking out the cadence. Center hadn't snapped it, but the guards and tackles go, so a little bit of confusion. And I'm not sure if Monte Alto called a timeout or not. I don't know if that's an official timeout.
Is there a timeout on the field?
It looks like it is. So the Blue Devils call a timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click FruYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Out of that Blue Devil timeout, now we're ready to go. 5:58 left in this ball game with LaVilla up 28-0. Blue Devils with the ball. There's the play call going around, ball handed off to Handy. But Handy's met by the Cardinal defenders. And once again, a loss of yards. Now looking at a 3rd and 20. 3rd and 25 maybe. Ball handed off by the Blue Devils, met at the line of scrimmage as Mancias tries to get a little something, but not much there.
82. Macias, no gain, 4th down.
So that will take it down to a 4th and long. Punter coming back into the game. He took himself a shot earlier. Before this drive, they got their ball back. He took a hard hit in that end zone. Monte Alto decides to call another timeout on this 4th down punt. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back.
Out of the timeout now. Here goes the punt by the Blue Devils. Whistles are blown. Let's see what we got here. It's going to be a false start on the Blue Devils. Going to take them back even more. So what was a 4th and long punt situation is now a 4th and longer punt situation. Punt goes up, takes a nice Blue Devil bounce, and gets over to about the 47 of the Cardinals.
4:17 left to play in the game.
Almost to the 4-minute mark left. Cardinal offense coming back in. Let's see if Coach Bettis gives his starters a rest. Bring in some of the younger guys to get some reps and some experience in. Sure enough, looks like Brandon Felix will now come in at quarterback. In the backfield with him, Joel Amanza.
Change the quarterback number 6.
So it looks like the starters are going to be done for the night. Felix hands that ball off, and that's the Bettis. Bettis cuts back inside, trying to find a block, but still on his feet. I don't know if they called it. We got some extracurricular activities. Bettis was still over there. I don't know if they called the whistle or not, but it looks like they were going to call him down.
We do have an injured player for the Blue Devils.
As a couple Blue Devils are shaken up on that play. This is Real Sports Live, and we're going to take an official timeout.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are LaVilla, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Alto Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Roldo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click FruYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the
Back to the action as we are out of that official timeout. As we had a Blue Devil shaken up, but it looks like he will be okay as he got up on his own will. But let's see what we have here. Catch you back. We have about 4 minutes left in our game here with LaVilla up 28-0. And it's been a pretty stagnant second half as no team has scored again in this second half. LaVilla's had a couple chances, then they fumbled in the red zone before they could get in. Great job by the Monte Alto defense to make sure that didn't happen. And LaVilla has the ball as quarterback Brandon Felix is now going to be calling the shots as the starters have called it a night. Felix takes it himself. He turns on the boosters, comes back. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and Brandon Felix makes his presence felt as he finds himself 6. So we just talked about how the game had been a little stagnant offensively. Then Brandon Felix comes in, takes that first snap out of that official timeout, and takes it to the house. So that'll take the LaVilla lead to 36-0 with the extra point coming up.
El Center was the extra point attempt.
Kick is up and off the crossbar. No good.
Extra point is no good.
Let's take a look at Felix's run.
Monte Alto, como dice Hugo de la Cruz, ni fu ni fa.
This is Real Sports Live. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have there was a flag on that extra point. They're gonna get another attempt at it.
Let's do this again.
Ball pulled down. They're looking for two, looking for the end zone. Did he get in or was he stopped short? No good.
Monte, but the 2-point conversion is no good. 3:18 left to play in the game, 34.
So this is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this, 34-0 with about 3:18 left in the game.
Degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown. I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlem to South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Getting ready for the kickoff after the Brandon Felix touchdown. As he came in at relief duty for quarterback J.C. Ortiz, who had himself a nice night. Last time I was here in LaVilla, Felix came in against Lyford, and after a little stagnant offensive production there, Felix had come in and he kind of turned up the notch a bit, got himself a touchdown against Lyford too, and he comes in here against Monte Alto and puts up 6.
Ridden out of bounds by number 14, Chris Cardosa. First down,
a little over 3 minutes left in our game. As Monte Alto is going to try to get a little bit of offensive rhythm going. Let's see who they call out for their backfield now. It's been a quarterback by committee. We've seen an abundance of Moody and Mancias in this second half of ball. First half, we saw a lot of Maruquin and San Miguel. Looks like it's going to be Mancias who's going to be back there now.
To delay a game against the Blue Devil offense, fire penalty remains first down.
But a delay of game penalty called. Going to take the Blue Devils back 5. Want to thank you all for sticking with us on Real Sports Live here in LaVilla, bringing you tonight's action. Looks like Handy's going to get that call. Handy looks to cut up inside, takes the ball himself, picks up about 3.
Holds number 63 for the Cardinals. Hernandez. Second down.
So about a 2nd and 13 for the Blue Devils. Clock's clicking away. About 2:30 left in the game. There's Mancias. Mancias looking for something and taken down by the legs. Gained about 1, 3rd and 11.
Short gain brings up 3rd down.
The LaVilla Band, credit to the LaVilla Band for bringing the music tonight.
Third one coming up.
Mancias trying to get outside to that left. He finds some room, cuts back inside, trying to push his way for the first down, and he gets the Blue Devil first down. So Mancias says, let's finish this game off strong, regardless of what the score is. We've got to keep going until that final buzzer. Let's talk about what these teams have in store for them next week. Next week, Monte Alto does start district play as they'll be traveling up north to play Skidmore Tynan. As for the Cardinals, they're also going to travel up north to take on Kennedy in a non-district matchup for them. The Cardinals don't start their district play until October the 8th with a big-time matchup versus Fremont.
Defensively for the Cards. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, and the seconds are ticking. We're about 30 seconds away from the end of this game as we've had a lot of first half action. We had some moments here in the second half. Brandon Felix finally got the score back going on the LaVilla side, 34-0. This will probably be the last play of the game. As Memphis Cook
Big boy again getting the call.
trucks through for the end of this ball game. So here we are, LaVilla Cardinals with the win tonight, 34-0. Big time games from the backfield. We got Contreras and Ortiz, 2 touchdowns each. Brandon Felix comes in and gets that 5th touchdown for LaVilla. This is Real Sports Live. We are out. You all have a great night. Be safe. We'll see you next time.